Our hero Min, once a holy knight, faced terrible misfortune and was banished by the demon clan. He thought it was all over, but fate reborn him as a skinny cat. In this world, he's known as Behemoth, the supreme S-rank monster, ruling his class. Magic beasts walk on 4 legs. From his past life, Min knew S-rank threats could destroy nations. Now he's reborn as such a creature, though still small and powerless. The skinny cat's emotions are a whirlwind of confusion. Unbelievable that he's become Behemoth. What a wild twist. Shifting scenes to the city where the busty elf girl Arya lives. Today, like yesterday, she prepares, changes clothes, and heads to the Adventurers Guild for her quests. The S-rank Behemoth wanders the dark dungeon. It's ironic, going from knight to cat. Reflecting on it, Min finds joy in this new life and accepts his fate. The skinny cat faces an E-rank slime, the lowliest of monsters. Min can't help but chuckle at its weakness. Checking Behemoth's skills, he discovers basic moves and tries one, opening his mouth and blasting out a shot. That finishes the foolish slime. The skinny cat hasn't eaten since birth, so hunger strikes. Desperate, he licks the gooey mess to see if it's edible. Surprisingly, it tastes like jelly, quite tasty. Not only does it fill him, but he gains the creature's skills. He chews the rest and stores it away, how convenient. Meanwhile, Arya boards a boat to a nearby labyrinth. As usual, she shows her guild card to the guards for entry. Deeper in, Min battles a B-rank wyvern. Though related to dragons, it's not too strong. The skinny cat blasts it, leaving it riddled and defeated. Thus, Behemoth gains a new skill, flight. The monsters here aren't overwhelming, so the skinny cat devours them all: bugs, rocks, anything monstrous. Even Orochimaru's manda snake gets swallowed. Unaware, Arya enters the dungeon as always. There, she uses a special stone to open the door to deeper levels. Meanwhile, the skinny cat finds a glowing treasure. At first glance, it's rare, something Min never found before. Curious, he opens it to reveal a stunning, dark magic crystal. It's a trap! Min gets teleported straight to the dragon's lair. As fellow S-rank beings, they sense each other instantly. Though equal in rank, this fight feels mismatched. The earth dragon is massive, weighing tons. Looking at himself, Min feels pathetic, barely 3 pounds. How can he fight? Earth dragons fiercely guard their territory. It demands, "Do you seek death for disturbing my sleep?" Min thinks. This life might end too. He struggles to attack the dragon, but it's futile. Luckily, his new hardening skill reduces the damage, though his legs are crippled. The earth dragon is impressed the cat survives its claw strike. Poised to finish him, Min sprouts wings to escape. Before fleeing, he strikes back, enraging the dragon. Elsewhere, Arya recalls why she became an adventurer. Once, a benefactor saved her from demons, inspiring deep admiration. Coincidentally, she finds Min barely crawling out, on the brink. Thinking this new life might end, she's there to save him. Days later, waking up, Min lies in bed with wounds carefully bandaged by Arya. Tenderly cared for by this girl, Behemoth feels like he's with an angel. Surprisingly, she sees him as a pet cat, not an S-rank threat. Time passes, and with her care, his wounds heal quickly, partly because he's always on Arya's fruit platter. Once fully recovered, she still tends to him. In gratitude, the skinny cat vows to protect her as his master for life. When she leaves, he secretly follows her into the dungeon, wondering if she's safe alone. As a woman, she's vulnerable. Though not the strongest, Arya can handle D-rank foes with her super speed. Suddenly, a clever goblin mutant appears, using magic. Caught off guard, Arya is in trouble. Luckily, the skinny cat helps, taking it down, but she spots him, shocked at his presence. On the way back, Min rests on her. Well, let's say comfortably, feeling blissful. At the guild for a meal, a man blocks them. He's long-eyed Arya's charm and invites her to his party. She refuses, but he, Guzman, persists, as he tries to touch her. Behemoth bites him hard. Min won't tolerate that lustful gaze on his master, so he scratches away. Enraged, Guzman draws his sword, but the eccentric guild sister Anna stops him. She reminds everyone of the no-fighting rule. She's Presence, and Hath, a former B-rank adventurer, so he backs off in fear. They're close, so Anna tells Arya to seek help if needed. She even praises the skinny cat for protecting his master. This is the second time the elf girl is saved, so she names him Tamama. This means Min can now stay by her side openly. After completing quests, Anna announces Arya's upcoming rank up, filling her with joy. In the excitement, Anna plays with the cat, even touching his, well, sensitive spots, making him yelp. Here, Tamama realizes his master loves wine but gets drunk easily. He's not pleased, and ends up dragged into a bath with the girls. As a proud former knight, seeing them change is embarrassing. But with her ample figure, Min tosses aside his pride and hugs Arya. Sighing, she asks Tamama if she can grow stronger. Her homeland suffered demon attacks, and a hero protected them. She wants to follow that hero's path, to become a sword saint. Tamama knows the story of the hero Elisa and offers comfort, saying, "You'll make it." All seems joyful, but at the guild, trouble brews. Guzman, rejected repeatedly, is furious. Seeing him, Tamama bristles with determination. Unluckily, Guzman gets an order to eliminate the cat. Since he was injured before, even Anna can't intervene, as he's connected to a baron. Arya pleads for mercy, not wanting Tamama to die. Guzman pretends to be generous, proposing a duel. If she wins, it's void. But if she loses, she'll marry him. That's his real goal. Everyone's angry but powerless. To save Tamama, Arya agrees. The duel starts at dusk, with all watching. Guzman is C rank, Arya only D rank. Her skills and experience are lacking. He lets her find an ally, but no one dares cross the baron. Still, Tamama steps up, showing unyielding spirit. Anna understands and allows him to fight with his master. Guzman laughs, thinking a cat is no threat, fueling Tamama's resolve. The battle begins. He charges to distract, letting Arya attack. Guzman mocks him, assuming it's suicide, and swings but misses. Fearing his S-rank identity might reveal, Tamama fights carefully. Suddenly, Arya activates her speed boost to protect him, but Guzman anticipates it, kicking her hard. Everyone knows her speed, so he was prepared. Seeing this, Tamama knows his master can't win, they'll lose everything. Arya refuses to give up, thrusting her sword. Guzman wants to teach her a lesson. She's on the defensive, blocking. Tamama thinks one skill could end him, but Guzman disarms her swords. Gleeful at claiming her, he advances. Tamama intervenes, using hardening to shatter Guzman's weapon. Roaring, he sends the foe flying. The sword hilt hits Guzman's weak spot, amusing everyone. The crowd cheers, satisfied with the protection. After witnessing Tamama's moves, they speculate, but Anna and Arya call him an elemental cat, celebrating. Turns out, such creatures exist. Like Tamama, who uses magic, victory is theirs, so all praise the adorable cat. Later, Tamama feels mixed an S-rank monster mistaken for a pet, treated as one by the elf girl. Days later, he wakes on Arya's soft chest. Nights like this are pure bliss. She loves the affection, letting him nuzzle. Sensing her joy, he licks her ear, a sensitive spot for elves, deepening her bond. She wants more. Tamama is shocked his master has a wild side. Later, they visit Vunchen's forge. She seems like a catkin. Lately, adventurers gossip about Tamama, so she's thrilled. Arya proudly introduces, "This is my elemental cat." Vuncen is eager to hug him. Tamama senses her kindness and gets close. He lounges on her chest, not as grand as Arya's, but comfortable. For the elf, meeting Tamama feels like a dream. He thinks, "That should be my line. Never imagined touching such softness so easily." Vuncen asks their purpose. If it's Arya's weapon, it's not ready yet. Actually, it's for Tamama's light armor. Her eyes light up at the idea. They measure him quickly. Since he's growing, they adjust for longevity. After learning of his powers, Arya invites him to dungeon explorations, of course, as he vowed to protect her. That night, Vuncen works non-stop on the armor. By morning, it's done. Due to his size, it was fast. Arya thinks he looks cuter now. Knowing she stayed up, Tamama silently thanks the kind sisters. Then, about Arya's dual swords. For speed, she needs lightweight weapons to maximize her abilities, but lighter means weaker, prone to breaking. The elf sighs, struggling to master them. To solve this, Vuncen suggests a temporary party to fight monsters. Seeing Arya's style might spark weapon ideas. Soon, the trio enters the early levels. Vuncen is C rank, but powerful. She wields a hammer, using her beastkin strength. Tamama admits she's stronger than tiger folk. Vuncen has a magic resistance skill. After being hit by fire, she absorbs it and strikes the monster. Arya is curious. It's a derived skill for smiths. Suddenly, a perverted boar smells virgins and charges. It's disgusting, but Arya fights. The boar is smart, blocking her attacks. As she strikes, Tamama blocks with his unbreakable body. Seizing the chance, Arya beheads it. Though victorious, she's disappointed in her weakness. Freshly ranked up, she's still like a D rank. Vuncen observes that the long sword hinders her. Knowing she wants to grow, Vuncen leads her deeper. Here, slimy monsters dominate. This makes the sisters uneasy. Tamama imagines his master covered in goo and shudders. To handle this, they need strategies. Encouraged, Arya tells Tamama to watch her. She dashes in with blinding speed. But the monster reacts fast, striking first. With 8 arms, it's hard for the busty elf to approach. Tamama knows her movements won't win, they're too predictable. Her ally knocks away one of her swords. Arya pushes her limits. Lighter now, she fights evenly. Still, weaknesses show, and the monster destroys her weapon. Vun Sen tosses a short dagger. With that, Arya triumphs. This is her true fighting style. Tamama sees her movements have evolved. Using both hands feels more confident. By reading the foe, she dodges and severs its arms. Sadly, goo splatters her face. Vun Sen winces outside. Tamama hears her groan, glares at the insult, and finishes the beast. With new skills, it seems experience unlocked them mid-battle. Tamama eyes the corpse for skills, but it tastes awful spicy and bitter. At least he got what he wanted. It allows mating with other species and endless goo. Arya vents on the body, leaving the others speechless. Later, she explains choosing long swords to emulate her hero. Though untalented, she persisted. Now, seeking strength, she'll abandon that. Tamama supports her, knowing she'll surpass it. Vun Sen thinks they can go deeper. But rest first. This level has a safe zone for adventurers. The Sage Stone keeps sub-rank creatures away, so they bathe freely. Seeing it, Arya recalls her village's attacks. Vun Sen starts undressing, and they all join. Tamama sees it all but tries to stay composed, until Arya calls him in for a swim. There, Arya asks about Vun Sen's usual parties. She tears up, saying hers disbanded and she hasn't found new ones. She warns about Tamama's abilities, like cross-species mating. She teases Arya to be careful, or Tamama might get her pregnant in heat. Expecting fear, Arya's excited, even wishing for it. Tamama dreams of growing up and claiming her first. Such talk thrills him. Vun Sen is shocked at her friend's boldness. Later, they face a C-rank Minotaur, nearly B-rank with its weapon. They must team up to win. Arya leads with her speed, but it does no damage. Vun Sen hammers it, but its shield blocks. They persist, irritating the beast. The bull fights back, but they hold on. No need to rush into danger. Tamama watches in awe. Her curves don't slow her at high speed. The Minotaur is blinded and flails. Vun Sen gets careless and is pinned, but Tamama's wild roar blasts it away. Saved, Vun Sen falls for him. Arya finishes it with a heart strike. It's her first C-rank kill, so she's thrilled. Vun Sen says Tamama as a strong mate. Back home, the kind sister praises their skills. Anna notes Arya's growth and celebrates. Now, the pair toasts with wine over their success and new style. Arya thanks Vun Sen for the team-up. She's smitten with the S-rank cat, proposing an official party. Their personalities mesh well. Arya's sincere, Tamama's adorable. With Vun Sen's support, they're unstoppable. Arya's thrilled to have companions. Tamama bridges them, liking Vun Sen. That night, he's sandwiched between their assets, losing sleep. If he were a normal cat, he'd suffocate. Tamama sees the river Styx ahead and smiles. Life's not in vain. Suddenly, his status shows he's reached B's second form. He prefers this, but exposure looms. The days ahead are smooth for the trio. Today, they see a girl being beaten. As an orphan, no one helps. Arya intervenes, scaring the thugs because of Tamama the elemental cat. They flee. The girl introduces herself as Lala. Learning she's homeless, Arya takes her to a new home, the orphanage. The kids know Arya and greet her. Lala is welcomed. Tamama admires his master's nobility, caring for the lost. He vows to guard her smile forever. Days later, Anna calls them to the guild for Arya's new rank card. She congratulates her, but news comes of disappearances nearby, likely demons. This worries them all. The demon's boldness hints at a plot. Arya wants more info, making Vun Sen anxious. She insists on acting, hating demons since childhood. Vun Sen joins her. Anna says they'll team with top knights. One arrives to explain. Sir, the Duke's heir is admired by many as the Labyrinth City's guardian. He's Vun Sen's acquaintance, easing things. Arya greets him politely, and he tells her to relax. Tamama recalls stories of this hero. Once, the world faced Ragnarok, a massive human-demon war. At its peak, powerful humans ended it. Sir is famed as the great mage who led humanity to victory. With one spell, he wiped out the enemy. Arya worries if their group is enough, fearing the foe's numbers. The kind sister reassures her if Sir is serious, he's formidable. Anna knows him well and acts close. The elf thinks they might be in love. What a surprise. Tamama is baffled. The next morning, they prepare. Arya's tense, worrying Tamama. He calms her, knowing the heroes will help. This mission with legends is intense but understandable. Tamama licks her cheek, easing her worries. Grateful, she kisses him, saying she's understanding him more. She's falling for Bihote. He feels her racing heart and rejoices. They journey with the others, including light warriors Denny and HW, plus 2 beauties, energizing everyone. likely Vunsen's old clients. Arya introduces herself and Tamama. They crowd around. He's a rare, cute creature. On their curves, Min is in heaven. As they play, monsters block the path. No good reason, but they're dealt with. Denny clears them effortlessly. Arya is shocked by the hero's power from the Chaos era. Each survived Ragnarok, making them unbeatable. Tamama is excited to fight alongside them. They reach a village at dusk to rest. The people report ongoing disappearances. The vanguard went to demon ruins but didn't return, likely dead. This saddens Arya. For now, they rest. Fighting demons at night is risky. At dinner, she asks why they became knights. Vunsen knows them but not their stories. The guys joke about debts driving them to fight. The women want to repay soldiers who saved their father. It's heavy, so Arya apologizes. They laugh it off. Sir shares he sees women as friends, not lovers, so he knights for fun and to fight freely. The girls are uneasy. Later, they bathe and remind Tamama to stay clean. He's drawn in by their assets, losing control. Vunsen is shy around him. Sandwiched, Tamama accepts it as fate, though he enjoys it. He lounges on Arya's lap, savoring the massage. Next door, the guys hear and can't resist. Tamama blocks them, using skills to fling them away, protecting his territory. In the end, only he enjoys the thrill. The next day, they delve into the ruins. Demons are there. Spotting another human party, the leader boasts of finishing them. The temporary team faces C-rank wolves first. The shield-bearer lures them, amazing Tamama. Once grouped, he crushes them with brute strength. The rest are smashed by the Night Sisters. Tamama joins, slicing away. Vunsen admires Sir's precise strike. She hasn't weakened. Arya calls Tamama for support as reinforcements arrive. He hesitates but uses his skills. His new water blast pierces the wolves, astonishing his master. The knights are impressed. Tamama's like one of them. Watching through a crystal, the demon growls, wondering if he's an elemental cat. He hates that kind and wants to fight. His troops are elite. The group praises the cat. Sir has seen his type, but Tamama's unique with endless skills. Cedric shows no sign of weakening. Arya refuses to back down and calls on Tamama for support. The enemy's reinforcements arrive just in time, giving B, the rank S beast, his moment to shine. He's hesitant about using his skills, but he presses on, unleashing a newly learned attack that blasts high-pressure water beams. The immense pressure pierces the wolves' bodies, leaving the mistress in awe. Who knew a cat could wield such powerful abilities? Even the knights are stunned, for Tama fights like a true warrior among them. Watching through the crystal ball, the demon lord seethes with envy, wondering if this cat is an elemental beast after all. He despises this race and wants to fight them head-on. His army is uniquely prepared, fearing no one. Back with the group, they're all praising the little elemental cat. Ciri has encountered this species before, but Tama stands out with his endless array of skills. It's no surprise, since Tama's true form is the rank SB, guided by the experienced Holy Knight. Arya grows even more fond of him with all the praise, dreaming that when Tama matures, his overwhelming power will sweep her off her feet, and causing all sorts of chaos along the way. Pressing on, they face the leader himself. He knows his monsters would fall, so he steps up for a swift battle. He introduces himself as Barrow, one of the surviving demon clan from the Great War. That makes sense, as they're kidnapping to fuel their revenge. The villain doesn't hide it. This is just the beginning of a grander scheme. He summons his underlings, a horde of rank A monsters, with incredible regeneration. The Holy Knights are shocked that one man commands such terrifying beasts. Cedric orders them to split up, knowing being surrounded will be trouble. They follow his lead, but this plays right into Barrow's hands. He activates his prepared barrier, dividing the team for an easier takedown. Poor Tamama is left to fight alone. But Tama shows no fear. Instead, he worries more for Arya. He realizes this foe excels in group battles, setting this trap as a signal for their revenge to begin. Though the monsters' fighting strength isn't overwhelming, the real threat lies in their numbers. Yet their regeneration is the real nightmare. Even after blowing off an arm, it grows back in seconds. 4 of them are overwhelming Tama alone, while the Holy Knights urge their captain to join the chaos. After all, crowds like this are Cedric's specialty. The others suggest unleashing full power to end it quickly. He agrees, charging in with his blade. His weapon is extraordinary, draining the enemy's life force completely. It's the perfect counter to these monsters, as without life force, they can't regenerate. Barrow calls this dark attribute magic, a rare force in the world. He recalls that in the Great War years ago, only the Grand Mage could wield it. He has no idea that the very hero from that battle stands right before him. Meanwhile, Bih the rank S is struggling as his attacks only heal right away. He considers switching to his second form for an easier fight, but losing his status as an elemental cat would be a huge loss. So, Tama unleashes a blazing fury, firing flames non-stop to prevent any wounds from healing. The leader watches in bitter frustration, trapped by Vansen and Arya, unable to reach Bir. The duo creates a blinding dust cloud to mask their moves, letting her strike with blinding speed. Caught off guard, the enemy suffers a grave wound. He thought it would heal, but Arya's power counters the demon clan's abilities perfectly. Still, she gets hit by a poisoned blade in return. Though they've won, Arya's life hangs by a thread. As Barrow falls, he warns humanity, this is merely the start of doom, for they've resurrected someone incredibly powerful. The poison in Arya spreads rapidly, with no cure in sight. Cedric worries deeply, knowing this is the venom of the poisoned dragon. They rush back to the city in search of an antidote. Sadly, no one there can save her. Arya has only half a day left. The doctor warns that no one has ever survived this poison. The only cure is an eye or heart from a rank S creature like the Earth Dragon. Hearing this, Tama doesn't hesitate, and flies straight to the labyrinth of his birth. After all, Arya gave him a second chance at life, so he must save her no matter the cost. Old enemies reunite, surprised to see the cat return after fleeing. Bimos boasts he'll force a logout, amusing the mighty Earth Dragon. How dare something as frail as a cat challenge me like that? This time, Tama dives straight into the fight, shifting to his second form as the towering bee with a vastly larger body. So many.